What's going on, everyone? So first off, what a great game against the Indiana Pacers. And Lakers did everything that they could to lose that game, right? They really tried to botch that game. But I really felt that this game was a tale of two halves, right? I felt like the Lakers, the energy, the effort, the defensive intensity, right? You had Luka and Austin Reeves cooking early. They were doing their thing, right? Felt like guys were hitting key shots and really seemed like a team that was setting the tone and at times looked like they were going to really pull away. Lakers still struggled to close quarters. And then, of course, the dreaded third quarter. And this is something that's been going on for years now. This isn't something that's just exclusive to this Lakers team. I mean, we've been having this for years. Third quarters being an issue for this Lakers team. And saw the Indiana Pacers crawl back and even take the lead in the fourth quarter. And it's concerning, right? Because you're losing 3 games. Now, I did think that you had 2 teams that were desperate for a win. You had a Indiana Pacers team that's been incredibly hot and having a great run right now on a 5-game win streak, right? Have played much better the recent month. Starting to look like that team that was in the conference finals, look like a team that, could make some noise, right? Do some damage if the Lakers didn't show up and play the right way. This was by far a, great game for the Lakers, right? Like this was not their best game, but it was a step closer to what we know that the Lakers can do. Also, I think that this was a game that, the first game is always the hardest to win when you're on a losing streak, right? You're on the road, you're going against Indiana. They need the win. They're trying to keep pace, they're trying to catch and hold off some teams and keep pace and catch some other teams. And same thing with the Lakers, right? Lakers trying to hold on to a top 4 seed. So they need to kind of continue to win, continue to keep pace. And this felt like a playoff level game, right? Both teams are very physical. Both teams are going all out and doing their all. And then LeBron James, right? So LeBron James has one of his worst shooting games he's had in a long time, right? He had a game earlier in the year. It was like, I don't know, game 12 or whatever in the season. It was early in the season where he had probably one of the worst games he's ever had, right? Because it wasn't just like, he was like, I think 4 or 17 or something crazy like that in that game. But he also had like 6 turnovers. Like he was just bad, right? Had just a really bad game, just looked out of sorts. This was one of those games, right? It's one of those games where it was like, he was great everywhere else, making plays, rebounding the basketball. He had 13 rebounds, including the rebound that we'll talk about here in a moment. And, just looked out of sorts, which is fine, right? Coming back from injury, even said before the game that, it's easier defensively to get into your rhythm, get into your flow than it is offensively because he's got to get his legs back under him. You can see a lot of his shots are short. Doesn't have the lift yet. That'll come, right? What, 3rd game back, right? So I imagine that he'll get that going and, give him a couple games, give him a handful of games, right? He is still age 40 in year 22. But I didn't personally at any point think that he wasn't going to get that 10-point, continued streak. Obviously, there's some level of concern about it, right? If you're somebody that keeps track of that, wants that streak to continue, there is, he's like had I think 4 points going into the fourth quarter or 3 points, right? So, but LeBron lives for the fourth quarter, like that's what he does, and you saw it early. He was aggressive, right? Lakers balloon a lead and then gave it right back, and then you had nice trickles throughout. Rui hit some huge shots, some huge threes. He deserves some credit. Luka, after Indiana took the lead, Luka went and got it right back, hit that 3 to tie it, and then hit the 2, blew past and got to the basket to regain the lead. Right, so you had other guys. Reeves hit a couple shots. He was great outside of his 3-point shooting. I felt like he really started to settle in the second half. Right, first half he was very aggressive. He was getting whatever he wanted. He was cooking Indiana, right, in every facet of the game. But, I felt kind of took a step back with his aggression and kind of settled a little more than I like to. But he was good, right? Defensively, Luka and Reeves were not great. But talk about that here more towards the end of the video. You saw the progression. Things get tight. Lakers, end up relinquishing the lead. Indiana takes the lead back. We miss it, like, here we go. Right now you have them with the basketball, and the thing that didn't get noticed, right, was LeBron's defensive play. So Austin Reeves is on Mathurin. Mathurin's getting ready to cook or whatever. Shot clock's winding down. And LeBron goes and, traps, blitzes at Mathurin, which he wasn't expecting that late in the shot clock, especially LeBron just coming full head of steam. And it affected the shot, and he had to kind of dart the shot rather than, trying to cook up Reeves and then getting a shot in rhythm, right? And so LeBron got the defensive stop that we needed. And then we get the ball. Luka goes down. And Luka should have hit that shot. If we're being honest, that was a gimme. Especially the way Luka was shooting. I'm surprised he missed it. But he ends up missing the little bunny right there. Right? But he got it on the rim. A little short. And then Mr. LeBron James. Mr. 40. Mr. 22. Gets the tip in. And the Lakers win the game. And I mean, he got it by the hair of his chinny chin. Literally. LeBron was great defensively all game. Right? I really thought he was setting the tone early on, picking up the intensity, defended Pascal Siakam excellent, right? Had some excellent defensive sequences. Offensively, he struggled, right? Until you needed him. Till the fourth quarter came, and until the end of the game, when you needed that tip in. And, the awareness and his ability to just get it up, get it quick, because you don't have time to, really control it. You just got to kind of really tip in, right? And him to do that and to hit that shot, it was just beautiful. Beautiful moment, beautiful sequence. Hopefully that kind of gets him going. Because this was a great game. And now the Lakers got to play the Chicago Bulls again. So you got to handle business. You got to do what you got to do, right? Cannot mess around, cannot play games. You got to kind of get your lick back after the Chicago Bulls, roughed you up in the previous game. Indiana, something that I talked about Chicago showing the blueprint. You saw Orlando and you saw the Indiana Pacers follow suit. Lakers just did a better job of kind of, executing on the offense side of things, and then also the effort early on defensively. They held them to 55 points, 22 in the second quarter, and went on an 18-0 run. That's defense, right? So that was great. Great to see. LeBron James, I mean, again, what do you say? The guy now is the oldest player to ever hit a game winner, right? I mean, kind of feels like that's a milestone for him every game, right? Or every day. But great game, great win. Got to follow it up. You cannot go and stumble against the Chicago Bulls now. You have to make sure you handle business, beat the Bulls, and now you're back in business. But anyway, as always, this is a discussion. Pass question on you. Let me know your thoughts and opinions down in the comments below. What do you think? How do you feel? What are your thoughts? What'd you make of LeBron James game winner? Were you stoked? Were you pumped? Were you excited? Were you, was it something that you expect? Did you think it was coming? Did you think it wasn't? However you feel, whatever your thoughts are. Either way, I'd love to hear it. So let me know down in the comments below. That being said, if you haven't liked this video, hit that like button. Helps me a lot. So we enjoy these types of videos, and I truly appreciate it. Not subscribe to the channel, hit that subscribe button. Turn on the bell notifications. Appreciate y'all. See you in the next one.